How to start a home daycare center. Childcare is an essential service in today's economy, and it is something that many parents worry about quite a bit. Starting an affordable, reliable daycare center fills an important need by alleviating some of this worry. At the same time, childcare is sometimes so prohibitively expensive that it makes more financial sense for one parent to stay home. Sometimes it even costs more than college tuition. If your family has made this decision, starting a home daycare center can be a way to bring in some extra income while taking care of your own children. 2. Crafting a business plan. Understand the need. There are many reasons why starting a daycare center is especially economically viable today. Are you a person who can help families adjust to these realities? The majority of families today do not fall into a male breadwinner female homemaker model. Shift work is an increasingly prominent feature of the new economy, with more and more people working nights and weekends. In some two-parent households, one person works the day shift, and the other works the night shift. People are waiting longer to retire, which means that grandparents are less available to take care of children. Evaluate your strengths and weaknesses. If you are thinking of starting a daycare center, you probably like working with children and are familiar with the tremendous amount of energy and commitment that this work requires, but that is not enough to run a successful business. There are a number of other qualities you will need: professionalism and business acumen, willingness to take risks, ability to supervise staff, access to financial resources, organizational and record-keeping skills. Think about your particular community. Once you have established a need for daycare in your community, think more specifically about the kind of services you want to provide. You've already decided to establish the center in your home rather than in a commercial space, but there are many other considerations to address. Look at demographic data. How many children are there under the age of 5 in your area? You can get this and other important pieces of information from the U.S. Census Bureau or local municipal centers and school systems. Also consider conducting a focus group of parents in your area. 6. How many childcare centers already exist to serve these children? You can find this information through your municipal center's licensing office, local daycare referral agencies, or the phone book, internet. Once you've established a comprehensive list, contact each center to find out how much they charge. 7. Is there a need that these centers are not currently serving? Perhaps an age group or time frame is being neglected. If so, this could be your niche. You might want to consider the following options. 8. Care during the traditional work day, before or after school care, evening, overnight, or weekend care. Care for a specific age group. Care during the traditional work day. Before or after school care. Evening, overnight, or weekend care. Care for a specific age group. Put aside startup cash. How much money will you need, and how long will it take you to save it? Alternatively, if you take out a loan, how long will it take to repay it? You will need to calculate both costs and revenues to determine the financial viability of your plan. What supplies will you need to purchase? Keep in mind that this is not a one-time cost. You will need to replenish supplies regularly. These include toys, games, books, arts and crafts, playground equipment, and more. What alterations, if any, will you need to make to your house to make it safe for children? What are the licensing and insurance fees in your state? How much will it cost to provide meals and snacks for the children in your care? How many children can you care for in your home? Will you need to hire extra staff, and, if so, how much will you pay them? How much will you charge parents for your services? Will it be enough to balance out costs? Conversely, will it be so much that it drives parents away? Choose a name and legal structure. Your name should be simple, catchy, and memorable. Your legal structure will depend on the kind of center you hope to operate. Many home daycare centers are sole proprietorships. While this is the easiest and least expensive structure, it means that you will have to file both business and personal taxes together. Consider becoming incorporated if you employ other people. You will likely need to pay attorney's fees and higher taxes, but your own property will be protected. Becoming a limited liability company (LLC) is also an option, but the parts of your home, furniture, materials, etc. that you use for the daycare will not be protected. 11. Choose a partnership if you and a trusted colleague have complementary skill sets and wish to divide the labor. While this will allow you to participate in business decisions and receive any profits equally, you are also both responsible for any losses. Look into funding opportunities. Federal, state, and local governments provide a number of grants and affordable loans for people looking to start childcare businesses. See if you qualify for one of these programs to mitigate your startup and operational costs.